Happy Monday and good morning. I'm Chief Meteorologist Mackenzie Lake. We have a lot to talk about in our forecast. Let's dive right in. It was a cool, cloudy weekend. It was feeling like fall. Well, kiss that fall-like pattern goodbye because we are nearing the end of the month and we have some sweltering heat ahead of us. So today we're starting to warm up just slightly. We'll have clearing skies by the evening, sunny and 75. But as we track through about Wednesday, Thursday, well, peak heating arrives and we are looking at our first significant heat wave of the summer season. So what to expect? We're looking at multiple days of dangerously hot temperatures inland. We're also looking at heightened fire risk, so it's very imperative to practice heat and fire safety, and of course know where cooling centers are located. So take a look, our first extreme heat watch of the summer season, all areas highlighted in this deep shade of red. We're looking at dangerously hot conditions upwards of 105 degrees. A couple places I want to note that are underneath this watch: the Santa Ynez Valley, portions of the coastline from Ventura to Santa Barbara, and even the Five Cities region closer to Avila Beach. This kicks off on Wednesday. It'll last through Saturday. These are the time frames when heat gets really dangerous, is when we're looking at multiple days, and even those overnight lows providing very minimal relief when it comes to heat. We're also going to be tracking our fire weather watch, the first one issued of the season as well, starting on Wednesday, lasting through Saturday. So not only are we looking at the extreme heat, we're also looking at low humidity values, very strong winds. All of these coupled together create capable of producing explosive fire behavior. So these are areas that we're really concerned about, but keep in mind here, those are just watches. Wouldn't be surprised if we had a red flag warning kicking off by Wednesday and even that extreme heat warning as well. As we're looking at this high pressure system, it is exceptionally warm. It's not just going to influence Southern California, it's going to influence the entire west half of the United States. So it's a couple states away, but it's already starting to crank up our heat, and I do think a lot of areas are going to see the possibility to break daily records. Here's a look at my heat wave projection. So on Wednesday, I'm forecasting for 81 in Santa Maria. That's going to be close to that record-breaking temperature of 85 that was set back in 1995. Even in Pismo Beach, our record was actually just set a few years ago in 2023, measuring in at 80 degrees, but my forecast is calling for 77. So Wednesday, Thursday, some of the toastiest days on tap, but keep in mind, this is a pretty long range heat wave, and again, that's why we're seeing those dangerously hot conditions. So it's really vital to check on those at risk, mainly the elderly and younger kids as well. Here's a look at temperatures for the day. Sunny and 75 in Goleta, Montecito, Summerlin, we're looking at 71. We are tracking sundowner winds through the Gaviota corridor. A wind advisory in effect, but we talk about wind advisories all the time and there's really not much of a change. We're looking at 91 in Coyama, 85 in Santa Ynez, and those overnight lows dropping down into the 50s. We had some fog this morning. We'll likely run into more fog into our Tuesday and Wednesday time frame, but please keep an eye on the forecast here. Again, we're looking at excessively hot weather. The National Weather Service is already stating to know your fire evacuation routes, have a go bag packed and ready. These are dangerously fire weather concerns heading into Wednesday and Thursday. Have a good one.